If you're looking for the best paddle at the end of 2025 and early 2026, I gotta say the RPM Friction Pro 16mm Widebody could be the top one that you have to have in your bag. It actually took the top spot in my bag despite all the paddles that I have right now. This is the one that I kept coming back to. Reason why? Phenomenal power. Is it boomstick-like power? No, but you can actually deploy it, which I really like. It has incredible spin, the control, the drops, the dinks, everything. Effortless, some of the easiest drops I've ever had, and the weighting with this paddle, probably the least amount of weight that I've had to add to a paddle to feel like it is absolutely perfect with the biggest sweet spot. I can hit right on this RPM and it will still bounce perfectly. So I'm going to give you my thoughts after using this paddle for over 2 weeks now. This is beyond a 2-week review because I've loved it so much. I'm going to hit a couple of shots and give you my thoughts, what I've observed over these past couple of weeks of testing. So let's get into it. So the big thing that I noticed about this paddle, especially in the mid-court on resets and on drops, is that it actually allows you to be as defensive or attacking as you want to be. This is one of those paddles that kind of sits right in that perfect range between power and control. As I mentioned, it's not as powerful as the boomstick, but I really don't think paddles need to be as powerful as the boomstick. I'm trying to hit a hard shot and not have to worry about whether that shot is going to go in. And as you get to the baseline, this paddle really starts to show its potential because you can rip hard drives and not have to worry about overswinging, but you can easily transition to drops, and that ball just sits right in the face, goes right onto your target, except for that last one. And you can have a very well-rounded game that is not going to leave you lacking at all in terms of power, control. As I said, it kind of strikes that beautiful balance anywhere on the court. What I did notice about this paddle is that it does need a little bit of weight to unlock it, and that's where it is actually a head-heavier paddle from stock, which is something that's a little bit odd for a wide body, but this translates to having a really, really nice sweet spot that's a little bit more centered to the top of the paddle, which when you want to hit hard, it's no problem. You're good to go, and especially coming from an elongated paddle, with that sweet spot being at the top of the paddle, I found it very easy to transition between elongated and a wide body. So if you're coming from the elongated and thinking, okay, I want to try out this wide body thing, this is probably the best paddle to do it. Who would I recommend this paddle for? I mean, it could be anyone. If you just started in pickleball, you've never played before, and you're like, I want a paddle that's not going to hold me back, that'll take me through the rest of my pickleball career, this is probably it. But if you're also an elite player, you want something that's going to give you that advantage against the guys with the boomsticks, with the Yola Pro 4s, any of those top tier paddles, I would say in some regards, you're actually better than those paddles. It's a ultra well-rounded paddle. Really hard to beat this one. So yeah, this one's staying in my bag. I am not giving this one back. This demo is mine. You are going to have to pry it out of my hands. This thing is my baby. I've customized it with a little bit of weighting, with the Hesacore, with the Trigger Pro. This thing is my go-to paddle. So if you have any questions about it, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to know your thoughts. What do you think of RPM? Do you think they're going to take over in 2026? Let me know.